Hey there, Libra. So, just a general overview on how it's going to go. We're going to be pulling up your guys' generals using the Kipper deck. We're going to be doing your guys' love using the mystical medleys, your guys' career and finances using the Rider Waite Tarot deck, and then finally end off your guys' reading with the creativity oracle deck plus the booklet as well. So, pulling up Libra's generals, what do they need to know? Some of you guys could be traveling, and I'm not getting it to be like a close traveling. It could be like a road trip, but I'm mostly getting like stuff like from overseas. So for those of you guys that were planning to go to Europe or something like that, good luck with that. um, I want to say appreciate the journey is kind of what I'm getting in my head. Appreciate the journey because you guys deserved it. Like especially those of you guys that have been working really hard and that needed a break, or you guys haven't like got a break from working so hard. Like enjoy it because it's worth it. You know what I mean? Okay. So, anyways, let me see. Why? Oh. Okay, so Libras, I do see financial status. I do see financial wealth. So I'm seeing you guys for basically for those of you guys that are hoping to like win a jackpot or lottery, right now would be a really great time. I see you guys being very lucky enough to do so. So I see you guys like winning a grand prize or you guys being really lucky during this time and getting an increase in financial wealth, maybe also in status as well too. I'm seeing like some sort of raise or some people giving you or lending you money and things like that. Here's the thing I want to tell you though, even though this all sounds good, even way too good, is the reason why I needed to tell you this. Be careful that when all these good stuff comes in, especially if these are very noticeable stuff, be careful on posting these things online, like through your social media. I'm mostly getting social media, but also it could be you guys talking or letting other people know about this. I would suggest you guys don't do that. And everyone has free will. Of course, there's going to be somebody that's going to do the opposite of what I say, right? But for your own good, I feel like it's best that you guys don't let other people know about your guys' accomplishments or successes in general. Because I feel like that there are some people that are very judgmental, very jealous or envious, and they could like talk mean stuff about you guys or gossip bad things about you, or they might like I don't want to say curse you because first of all that rarely happens, and second of all like not a lot of people do that, right? But it's not as bad as cursing, but basically they have this like bad juju around them, if that makes any sense. I know I'm talking a little bit like from the south, but like hear me out, okay? Also, it's like it said on my timer it was 333, okay? So basically, yeah, there's like some sort of bad vibes or energy that they're giving off to you, and you guys might feel like your guys' energy is very depleted, or you guys might feel down about it, even though you guys have made so much success, and it's because you guys let these other people like influence your guys' life as well too by sharing that information, right? And just even like with simple jealousy, people could have a very negative impact. I don't think a lot of people realize this, but there's some people take it that when people are jealous with other people that it's like, oh, it's not something to worry about. There's always going to be people that are going to be jealous of something, which is true, right? But the thing is, like, the more that energy gets collected, especially and it's targeted towards you, it's like it's a huge collective energy that they're putting onto you guys. All right, and even with there could be one person that's powerful enough to like get it towards you guys. And I'm not saying they're not going to get karma. Of course, they could get karma for that, but it's just you want to make your life easier. Okay. Whoa. Okay, I need to move this out the way before this falls. I broke a sweat there. Okay. was a little worried about that. So yeah, it's kind of what I want to let you know. What else? 777 might be also important, as well as 11. So some of you guys, numerology might be very significant for you guys. So I would say make sure you guys are paying attention to numbers and synchronicities, mostly with numbers, because we have been getting a lot of synchronicities right now. Wow. So let me see here. Let me clarify this. Oh, okay. This is gonna sound crazy, Libras, but there is gonna be an unexpected person that's gonna show up in your guys' life. I don't know if this is new or old, but the fact that the coffin is in this is telling me that this could be an old person. 555 once I said this. So it could be an old person. I'm getting a past old person coming back. Uh I'm getting them to be coming back, and what do they want from me? That's what I'm trying to figure out. If you guys started off really badly, or if you guys had like a bad start or a bad connection in the past, they want to kind of heal the situation between you two. Like, especially those of you guys, if you guys broke up and it was like a bad breakup or something like that, like it could be as simple as that, and they just want to go fix and mend things. That way, you guys are like on good terms is kind of what I'm getting here. I feel like how you guys will know who this person is they got some sort of masculine energy, and they're not a broke bum. They're somebody that's really good with their finances, could be a businessman or businesswoman. And if not that, they just have a very high status. They're very looked upon. So they could be very popular or in the public, is what I'm getting here. Or you guys might have heard that they recently got like some sort of promotion or something like that, is kind of what I'm getting. But there's this person that's coming back and they're wanting to mend things with you. And this is not gonna come up when you guys expect it. This is gonna come up like unexpectedly. So even if you guys were like out and about, right, they could send you a random message and be like, "Hey, I want to work things out," and things like that. Is kind of what I'm getting here. And I'm feeling that they're also wanting to step up their game so they can get into your guys' good graces, if that makes any sense. Some of you guys are not so much focused on commitment or relationships. I see you guys mostly focusing on your guys' career and finances, and I see you guys doing well. I see you guys like becoming very popular, becoming very well known, becoming wealthy due to you guys focusing on your guys' wealth and your guys' finances, is what I'm getting here. And you're going to be seen in a very good light with the people around you, is what I'm getting here. A lot of people are going to be looking up towards you and things like that, is what I'm getting here. Some of you guys could start your guys' own community, is what I'm getting here as well too, with your guys' good light. It's also what I'm getting here. So you guys are going to be very well known, and you're going to also be helping other people in some way or somehow, is what I'm getting here, through your guys' good light. So some of you guys could be light workers. I rarely say that, but it could be the case. Going into your guys' love. This person that you guys are thinking about, right? And sorry if I sound a little drowsy. I'm having a migraine right now, especially after the whole wisdom teeth removal thing. So I'm still trying to get used to it. So basically, what I wanted to say was, those of you guys that have a specific person in mind, right? Whoever that person is, funny thing is that person is actually your guys' soulmate. The problem is this person has commitment issues, right? They can't commit to save their life, and that is the issue. This person is afraid to take a risk. I'm gonna figure out why. So let's figure it out. For some of you guys, they may be afraid to take a risk because they feel like that it might impact um their grind with their finances, which honestly it's very explainable. It makes sense, right? Because having a partner and getting into a relationship is a huge responsibility, right? But that's kind of what I'm getting here. But why do I feel like it's something much more than that? Like they're using work as an excuse, if that makes any sense, right? Because even though the even though I it makes sense, right? Work is work, right? But even people that are married still deal with work, right? Even people that are traveling overseas, right? They are still married and they don't have no issues with relationships. I mean, it's difficult, but some people still manage, right? And I just feel like that they're using working as excuse, but I feel like deep down they're just really terrified and afraid to make a risk. They're afraid to make a commitment. Some of them they also are afraid because hold on, let me see this. Some of them they're also afraid because you guys don't like them as much as they like you. They feel like it's unreciprocated. Like even though they feel like you guys are the one for them or that you're their soulmate and they even know that and they have a lot of passion and love towards you, but they feel like that it's unreciprocated or that you don't feel the same way about them and that even if they do try it's all going to be in vain because you're not going to reciprocate their love and passion back is kind of what I'm getting here. This is going to sound strange, but why do I feel like that there could like a second story that this person could also be in a commitment already and that's what's also holding them back? Don't take it if it doesn't resonate, but I'm just telling you what I'm getting in my head. Some of you guys, they could literally be already in a commitment and that could be the reason that's also temper tampering with them being able to make a move as well too. Is what I'm getting here. Going more in depth with the person on your mind though. Yeah, once again, insecurities, fear of being able to make a move. Some of you guys, they have to physically travel towards you, is what I'm getting here. Hmm. What is the overall outcome between these two? They don't know if they're going to be able to ever see you again or be able to reconnect with you again until they get the courage to do so, is what I'm getting here, or if they find the opportunity to do so. I feel like you guys are going to drop it and leave it. Some of you guys might cut this person out or block them, is what I'm getting here. Why do I feel like you guys might be able to already find yourself a family before this, by the time this person comes in? I feel like by the time this person comes in, it might be too late anyways. So it's like, why even try investing your time into it, right? It's kind of what I'm getting here. I see you guys dropping it and leaving it, especially because it's been too much work dealing with this, and you guys are tired of having to think about it. And even so, you guys are still not even sure if this is your guys' actual soulmate, if this is, or if this person's gonna step up their game or not. So I just see you guys moving on with your guys' life in general. I see that even if they do come back, you guys are gonna act very aloof or cold towards them. Some of you guys might even be sharp with your words, or you're not gonna be as open as like you guys were previously if they do come back, is what I'm getting here. So basically, I don't really see anything progressing between you two. What about for those of you guys that are single? Why do I see you guys potentially enjoying your singlehood? Even though the Nine of Pentacles isn't here, I still get the vibe or this energy that you guys are still happy with where you're at. Some of you guys like to kind of dwell a little bit in your guys' like young phase a little bit before you guys fully commit yourself into an actual commitment. Some of you guys want to enjoy your guys' youth. Like I don't care how old you guys are. I don't freaking care if you guys are still in the retirement age. Some of you guys just feel much more happy being independent or being like being getting back to your guys' own zone and getting back to your guys' own energy and things like that and not having to deal with love matters is kind of what I'm getting here. I see you guys mostly happy with where you guys are at though. You guys are gonna find your soulmates unexpectedly. It's not when you guys are looking for it. Why do I feel like you guys could reconnect with somebody from a past? I feel like you guys might end up reconnecting with somebody from a past. I feel like that is what your guys' ultimate soulmate is. Somebody that you broke off or you guys went off really badly. I feel like somebody's gonna come back opening up that they want a second chance, and I feel like you guys are gonna take that second chance. If you guys don't believe me, cards literally say right there. So there's like some sort of major breakup or something prevented you guys from going forward, and I see somebody coming back opening up that they want a second chance, and I see you guys coming back in and allowing that second chance to come in is what I'm getting here. So I don't see you guys connecting with a new person is what I want to say. I see you guys actually connecting to an old person or somebody that you at least know. That's what I'm getting here. Could have been somebody that was acting very sneaky or coy, maybe a little bit aloof in the past, very secretive. Is kind of what I'm getting here. Could also be an air sign. All right, going into your guys' career and finances. Let's see here. Some of you guys have given up, throw in the towel. Could be in regarding to your guys' work, where you guys are working at, maybe even a project. Some of you guys found out that you guys just didn't have the passion for it anymore, or it's not as amazing as you guys thought it used to be. Like maybe in the beginning it was all very nice and everything like that, but not anymore. What is up with this coworker energy? For some reason, like this coworkers, like everyone's coworkers, has been going into every air sign's business as of lately. Oh, for some of you guys might have been really upset because maybe some of your coworkers left, like especially those of you guys that have developed like a really good bond or friendship with some of your coworkers. Some of you guys might see your coworkers leaving, and that might be like why you guys have like a lack of passion. For those of you guys, especially that work very well in like teams and groups, some of you guys might have developed like a very great bond with your guys' coworkers, managers, or whatever, right? And now that they're leaving, like starting a new life, it's like it's not as good as it used to be, like how like the fond memories that you guys used to have. And it's like now, like after they left or something like that, it doesn't even have to be coworkers that you're very close to, right? I'm just getting like somehow like coworkers are like very important people leaving, and it's like now all of the work is like in your guys' hands, or you guys are having to handle more things than you guys usually are used to. Is kind of what I'm getting here. So I see you guys kind of leaving or giving up on working there and starting like a new job or work is what I'm getting here. Let's go into for those of you guys that are self-employed first though. For those of you guys, some of you guys are in a debate whether you guys should use your guys' looks for money. This is not going to resonate for everybody. This is only for those of you guys that have been thinking or considering it, all right? Those of you guys that were thinking or considering, all right? We're going to look into this. Hmm. If you guys are considering on having a business like that where you guys are using your looks for money and things like that, or the way how you dress, like maybe you guys are an actor slash actress model or something like that, or you guys do something, or you guys are a designer of some sort, maybe a makeup artist, I don't know, anything in that creativity type of field, physical creativity type of field, I would say it's not a bad thing. I feel like it's really good if you guys are especially using it as like your second side hustle, but be careful if you guys are considering it, because I am getting there to be like a lot of conflict and competition, mostly in regarding to like love and relationship matters, because it's like every time that you now get into a relationship, People are always going to feel like that you guys are deceiving them because of how good you look, because you look too good or too perfect. People always feel like that you're probably using them or deceiving them or using their love for granted, is kind of what I'm getting here. Otherwise, if you guys have been wanting it, I see you guys being able to manifest it. You guys have the power and the capabilities to do so, and I see you guys being very happy in doing so. I see you guys very emotionally fulfilled. What about for those of you guys that are unemployed and looking for another job? Some of you guys have been stressing about it. Some of you guys are even considering about like some of you guys are considering even taking classes or getting a certification or learning a new skill set, even though that's not something that you guys truly desire. But it's like you have no choice because you don't know how else you're going to get employed or how you're going to stand out. How is that going to work? I feel like it's a good opportunity for some of you guys. I would even say you guys would be able to work from home if you guys took the chance and opportunity. For those of you guys that especially enjoy working from home, I see you guys being able to do so if you guys take this opportunity, like especially studying online or taking online courses. And look at that, you won't have to put in so much effort or physical labor. Things will just come easily and naturally for you, is what I'm getting here. Look at that. Nine of Wands reversed. Yeah, not so much work and effort is what I'm getting here. What do you have in regarding to finances generally? Your finances are going to be stable. I would also say some of you guys might have to pay, for those of you guys that need to pay off for like court or legal matters, that's going to go well as well too. I see some of you guys even considering on like doing some sort of donations or funds, or sending some sort of funds if that's what you guys are into. I see that happening as well too. Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but for those of you guys that are considering about taking like some sort of certification, a degree, or learning a new skill set, or taking online classes, right? Anything in regarding to those type of fields, be careful of of how much you guys are spending your guys' money on when it comes to those things. Because even though they might sound nice and pretty and things like that, don't be spending them out of boredom or because you guys feel like there are no other options. There are other options that are much more cheaper out there for you, and you guys just have to look and find it out, all right? Because I feel like because of you guys spending your guys' money on that, you guys could end up becoming broke because of you guys spending your money to get a certification or degree and things like that. Make sure you guys actually go and do your research because there are other options that are way better out there where you won't have to spend much money, is what I'm getting here. Is kind of what I have for you. So now, finally ending off your guys' reading with the Creativity Oracle deck. Man, my migraine is killing me. I can't tell if it's an actual migraine, which I do, or if it's because of my oral surgery. It's crazy. I left my migraine pills in the car. I don't know if I should go and get them. I'm gonna start randomly picking them up because the cards are not coming out. Okay, we got 59 beliefs. By the way, the numbers that I'm saying is not just for any reason. So for those of you guys that are into numerology, make sure you guys check them out because they may have a message for you. Obstacles 49. and confidence 77. Let's look into this, all right? I'm surprised I made it to 24 minutes. Man, that's crazy. I thought it was going to be longer. You just start doing my videos more shorter next time like that. Okay, so 59. Okay, going into beliefs. We all have certain beliefs that help us or can trap us and keep us from moving toward creative solutions. The beliefs card is an indication that problems you are experiencing with the matter in question are the result of either unquestioned your unquestioned beliefs or that of another person involved. Selecting the beliefs card is a reminder that when we affirm to be true without question, can beliefs that are not of our making, but those we absorb from caregivers and those we respected and depended upon when we were young and vulnerable. Affirm now that you will be mindful and aware and replace your self limiting affirmations such as I cannot do that because or that's impossible with our master affirmation I have all that I need to get and do and what I want. Repeat this and feel that it is true because it is true. Your beliefs create your experience of reality, not the other way around. So, once again, it's all about like this law of attraction kind of thing. Some of you guys might have limiting beliefs or these beliefs that you guys won't be able to do, you won't be able to accomplish that, you won't be able to make it to your classes or accomplish your classes, get that certification degree or that business, when really it's because of that belief is exactly what is hindering you guys from accomplishing it. All right, going into obstacles, let's see here. Do not dwell on how you are going to surmount obstacles presently in your way. The obstacles card is an indication that perceived obstacles to the matter in question are there to help you obtain the best outcome possible. Selecting this card is a reminder to keep focusing on your goal because if you are doing that, you will not have time to think about the obstacles in your way. The greatest obstacle is to focus on obstacles and not on your goal. Any path worth taking in life is going to have obstacles. Overcoming and unblocking them gives rise to your creativity, and creativity gives rise to feeling truly alive. If the previous words seem incorrect and the obstacles seem too daunting, then pick another creativity oracle card to gain further insight into how to deal with them, all right? So basically, don't be dwelling too much on the problems, all right? Or don't be dwelling too much on the goal because sometimes you guys might feel like you guys are further from it, all right? Instead, focus on the problems at hand, work with the problems, work on the smaller goals to achieve to achieve the bigger goals and once you guys continue that process and repeating it, it's like it will feel like time flies by so fast and that you just didn't even see it coming, right? So don't see obstacles as something that you should just be afraid of and back away from. Always try to conquer them, all right? And just set smaller goals, that way you can gain much more smaller achievements to achieve bigger things, all right? And it's going to help you guys stay more motivated as well too. Confidence 77. Let me see here. Okay, so it says here, know and feel this affirmation. Once again, it's like a lot of things in regarding to mindset and your affirmations. So some of you guys really need to take some time and like kind of don't get the wrong idea, but like kind of brainwash your mind and start getting into the law of attraction method. Start visualizing you guys accomplishing your guys' goals and things like that. Know and feel this affirmation. Beyond a doubt, I am all that I need to get what I want. All right. The confidence card is an indication that you should feel good about how you are dealing with the matter in question and that you should also feel good about yourself in general. We must all overcome the pervasive negative effects in our culture and in our psyches of centuries of religious teachings that frowned upon a person feeling good about themselves and enjoying the gift of their unique talents as their birthright. If you come from a dysfunctional family, early experiences of being ashamed for your circumstances may cause your inner child to feel unworthy or being happy, respected, and successful, and so lingering irrational, low self esteem is your constant companion. Be proud that you have come this far and done what you have done. The more you build up your self esteem, the more adventurous you will be able to be. All right. So, once again, like, also kind of, let me see. Also kind of like getting rid of old negative patterns, right? And also rewiring your guys' beliefs, your guys' thought patterns, right? So some of you guys need to kind of get into the habit of, getting more into affirmations and more of, learning to love yourself a little bit more and to start believing yourself a little bit more is kind of what I'm getting here. And the more you guys practice and get into the habit of it, the more it's going to be like basically second nature to you guys. You won't even have to be reminded of it, right? So that's what I have for you, Libras. Hopefully, you guys like this and you guys found it to be informative. And I will see you guys in the next one. All right, take care.